Hello guys, welcome back to the video. Today is day 100, season 4 selection video. Start off in here, we've got the disco part back up, we've got the defender and the catcher parked up there. We've got all the sheep there in the shed, and then we've got a bit of silage. They got fed the other day, so yeah, so they've ate most of it. Obviously this will probably last them for another 3-4 days, as they don't eat that quick, but the cows tend to be a bit quicker, so we tend to give them a bit more, and obviously see if that helps. We do give them sheep nuts as well, and we just sort of take a bucket and we just sort of sprinkle it in the silage there, so they get a bit of that as well, just to sort of help them as well as just giving them silage. Then we have the farmer in the 5612 Matty, and he's just reversing the Keenan up there, as she's just been left on the Keenan, and he's going to move her back because she'll be used soon, so he's just reversing the Keenan back, making sure it doesn't look abandoned. So yeah, so second feed went well, nothing to report, no problems or anything, so it was definitely a good buy, and yeah, I think the farmer's chuffed as well. Sheet chair, gated with the bushes, farmer's son's golf there. Then in the shed, it's quite busy. We've got the New Holland mini baler, the kale wrapper, class rake and class baler, John Deere mower, Honda quad, and then we've got the firewood just been put there, so it's somewhat close to the house, and they can come get one whenever they need. Obviously we don't have a proper firewood shed and space for one, so we've just put it under the shed there. Obviously it's not raining too much at the minute, so we can keep it sort of hanging out of the shed, but obviously if it does end up raining and the rain comes in through there, we will have to move them to about there just to keep them a bit dry. Then we've got the chickens and the ducks in the shed there, knocking about. Fert bags, fert spread on the back of the shed there. 6616, 6920S, both parked up. They will be doing a bit more hopefully in the new year. Chair and the hedge cutter in the back there. John Deere telehandler parked up after feeding the animals the other day. The Bertra's still parked up there. Got the cows in the shed there with a bit of their silage left over. Then we've got the cane silage trail. There's enough room in the pit now that we can put her in there. Just as if we were swinging out or swinging into the yard, it's a bit in the way, so you know, we can put it in front of the pit when we're not needing it, and then we can put it on one of the tractors that isn't doing anything or hasn't been running in a while, so we can just hop in that, take the trailer away, and you know, let it run for a bit if it doesn't have a job, save it sitting in the shed. And you've got the pit silage there slowly going down. Now the farmer reckons that the pit silage will be gone by, I think he was thinking about sometime in January, not really sure, we'll just have to see how December plays out. He said about January, the end of January I think at the earliest, and like mid-February at the latest, which means the bales should last either during lambing and calving or up to lambing and calving. Obviously we do have the option of mini bales from the other farm, but obviously it's really if we want to, because obviously we don't use the mini bales for straw like we used to, because the mini bales are obviously, we sort of stopped making them for ourselves. We sort of just keep them at the other farm and take them if we need them, but we tend to use straw round bales for bedding from the other farm instead of the mini bales, because the mini bales weren't that best, and they were only small, so you could fill a shed up with all the ones we made. So mini bales is an option if the bales don't last through lambing, but I don't think we'll bother. So the bales should probably be going down about like January, February time. But I think next year the farm wants to do a bit more bales and a bit less silage, but that's his plans for the future. But I don't know if it's actually going to happen next year, and hopefully we'll see the K in here doing a bit of silage, as hasn't, unfortunately we didn't get it in time, so it's only been used for a bit of maize. I got the herb stump trailer part up there in front of the bale stack. Then here we have the Farmer's Son in T6175 New Holland with the flatbed Alf Williams trail on the back with the mini digger, so he's just bringing that back there. Now this was a sort of unexpected job, I guess you'd say. So obviously it's almost a week ago now, last weekend / Friday as well, we had the UK had Storm Derek, so obviously that came with a lot of trees falling down, and obviously we had one at the other farm, our other fields. We had a couple at the other farm, and we had one into our field and the cow field, and luckily none of the sheds came down or anything. There was also one down the road a bit further from the junction, in between our farm and the junction, so we had to remove that because obviously not technically our fault, but out of sort of so people can get past it, we decided to move it, and we took it to the other farm, just keep there, and then we can chop it off with firewood when we need to. So yeah, he's just bringing that back from a farm there after helping moving a couple of trees, as like I said, a couple of trees have fallen down. We didn't really head that close to the city or town, whatever you want to call it, because obviously that was already sorted, or being sorted, but most of the farmers around the area were helping out in the town or city, whatever you want to call it, in like the estates and stuff where they had trees and gardens and stuff, just to help move them out of the way. But yeah, we sort of stayed a bit in the countryside area, and obviously, like I said, we were helping a farmer because he doesn't have a digger. He has a front loader tractor, but she's not running at the minute, so he didn't really have anything to move it, and he didn't really want to. He didn't want to move it like by hand, by chainsawing it, so he decided to cut half of it, cut the tree in half, and then we move it with the digger just out of the way, just because it was in the entrance of the field, so obviously if he opened the gate he wouldn't be able to get through. So yeah, I think he had a branch that fell on his roof, one of his sheds, fell through, but no, not the whole tree. So I think he's planning on cutting that tree down, because when we went there, it looked like it was going to fall. So I think he might have to get rid of that. So just bringing her back there. She won't be used till New Year, but yeah, like I said, an unexpected job for the digger. And in the field, it's got the buck rake, yard scraper, and double bay lifter. So these are in the field because it's hard enough to move stuff around there. But obviously we didn't want to move these for the dump trailer and the silage trailer just to get to the pit and then put them back again. So obviously there's not going to do that much harm to the fields, as they're not that heavy compared to a tractor or a trailer. And the fields are slowly growing anyway because of the winter, and there's no animals in it, so we don't tend to put stuff in the fields, because obviously we could just a patch of grass that won't grow properly. So, but this won't really do much damage, and it just leaves a lot of space in the yard, because although it doesn't seem it, but on a daily basis we need to spin around and stuff. It's hard to do that when you've got bits and pieces to look out for. So yeah, but obviously once the pit silage is done, they can be taken out of the field and put in the pit, so there is spaces for them to go if we need to take them out of the field. But like I said, there's no animals in here, so it's not going to affect them with the grass, and obviously they're out of the way here. And as you can see, the fields are out empty. Fencing, it's a bit wonky on this side as the wind was blowing that way, so I think it needs to be attached again to the post, and she should be fine. So yeah, the bathtub somehow didn't blow away. I think because it was blowing against the netting, it didn't go anywhere, luckily. And obviously that one isn't going to go anywhere because it's dead heavy, and it's also plumbed into the ground, so it's not really going to do much or fly anywhere. So yeah, luckily we didn't get too much damage with the storm, and obviously most of it, the damage from the storm has sort of been sorted and dealt with. Then down the lane here we have the farmer and his T7060. He's borrowing a contractor's half-pipe trailer. He's actually taking it back, but I don't know why he's been using it. I think he might have been using it for the storm, for like clearing trees or something. Not sure, but he's just heading back there. And behind him we have a Case IH 150. So she's hunting this farmer for a while, to be fair, and he's got a little tray on the back. I believe he's also been cutting a tree, and he's been using it for firewood. But obviously I think he's just going to leave it in the field of his that it's in, until obviously he needs the firewood. So he's just behind him there. Now you might notice that it goes blue, red, red, and then blue. I didn't actually do that intentionally, but I've just realised that maybe the swap trailers would fit, or the colours would be corrected. So yeah. So I'd like to say thank you for all the support on the Model Farm videos. Now, I know they did start off slow, and then they were getting quite a lot of views, and then it slowed down again, but it's slowly getting 100. Just over 100 views now, so I'd like to say thank you for the support. And obviously, you know, when the Model Farm videos get quite a lot of views, it's a good thing, because obviously that's the videos I do more of, and I would like to get seen more than the F22 videos, because obviously I do these more. Now this is obviously the last one of the year, and obviously we will be doing one a week next year, and obviously from now until some point in January, probably like the first couple of weeks, I will be obviously changing bits on the Model Farm and obviously taking a break. There will be the odd video of F25, F22, and obviously shorts as well. So there's not like I'm taking a massive break for 4 weeks. I'm just taking a break just so I can change some bits on the Model Farm. So yeah, I'd also like to say that I do appreciate you all from this year anyway, all the support on the videos and stuff, and joining the F22 servers and stuff. I do appreciate it. So yeah, same goes with you guys. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and bye.